Okay, let's pick it up where we left off here. I'm trying to emphasize an awful lot in a very short amount of space, so please follow along and continue taking your notes. These colors make a very dramatic effect or difference, and again emphasizing you can't possibly see, your eye can't detect some of these color variations. They are so close that even under a microscope you cannot tell. The human eye is just not able to pick it up when you're looking at it as a single color. They all look pretty much blended together. You can't really see a difference. The computer sees the difference, and when you're looking at the overall picture, a couple shades off can make a very big difference on an overall project. Anyway, let's go here. We've already colored these swatches. Now these swatches I've laid out like this just so you can see that in some cases the colors are so close that you cannot tell the difference. Okay, you can tell right here there's several colors in here and it's very difficult to tell the difference. Comes in very handy. Okay, we've covered getting your add-ons already. We've covered your lines and tools in the toolbar. We've covered layering. We've covered your text. We've covered some line art. We've covered some patterns and designs on your canvas, and we've looked at your font size and the different fonts you can use within the programs in order to come up with different text effects. Now, in using all this with your colors, you're going to come up with some pretty dramatic things, and you really do not have to be an expert in the program to come up with some pretty cool stuff. If you've watched my previous videos, I'm sure you've already seen some pretty interesting things. Now, color, fonts, or shapes, and this is just referring to the text. When you're dealing with your colors and your dingbats, if you will, or wingbats, depending on what font you're choosing, and then the shape and how it affects what we see. It's so critical because sometimes if you pick something, it really will not go with the project you're working on. So try a lot of different fonts. Keep notes on what it is you're using and what works for your project. Again, going back, if you have 200 fonts loaded up on your computer, which I've got pretty close to that, you can't possibly keep track of every single one of these fonts and what they look like. If you take notes and you write them down, it's going to really help you out. Again, you can't see, and when dealing with color, you can't see the outline. When you take art classes, what I found most striking, and I didn't know this before, was that our eye does not see an outline. Our eyes will only see shapes and colors. And basically what our eye does is it takes a shape and a color and it knits together something into a format that we can comprehend and understand. You never see the world in basically a line drawing. Even people that don't see in color or colored blind, they still see shades of gray and or blue or red depending upon what particular ails they have, but you lose some of the depth if you lose some of the color. Okay, so let's go on here. We see, we perceive, and we understand in our minds, and we knit it together to comprehend what creates a line for us. We don't actually see the line, we simply see it as a shade or a difference in color. When you look at a picture of a human being, you don't really see any lines. What your eye is knitting together is the different shades of color in order to create a shape of a human being. Don't ask me how it works, I'm not that technical, but I do know it does work. And finally, once again, thanks for watching. Please comment on my videos, ask me questions. You can order my DVDs. I'm going to get all these put onto a DVD format so that you can order them for your friends or keep a copy on your local computer. You can order them through me at the email listed here. Have a great day. Keep tuning in. Rate my videos. And if you have suggestions or something that you want to learn or you're not sure about how to do, I'm here to help. I really do want to help you figure out if you've got a specific thing you're trying to do. Send me an email. I'll plug it through my computer and see what I can find, and if it's worthwhile, I'll get back to you and possibly do a lesson on it, or at least respond to your email and let you know what I found out. Once again, thanks for tuning in. Have fun with your ID10T errors, and keep taking notes, and have a great day.